Hello there, it's Jazz and welcome to another tutorial. A while ago, I think it was on New Year's, I shared with you a picture on Instagram of this look and asked if you guys wanted a tutorial, and most of you voted yes, so here I am. I really hope you like this look, and I hope it resembles the look that you saw and liked. I'm even wearing the same outfit, like same top, same earrings, different hair. I mean, after cutting it pixie, it just does its own thing every single day, so I just let it do its own thing. This is going to be a talk through video, like I'm gonna be chatting with you throughout the whole video, because you guys also voted in a poll a while ago that you prefer talk throughs and not voiceovers. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see how I created this look and would like to try it out for yourself, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's get on with the tutorial. Like I said, it's going to be a talk through, so let's get started. I'm going to use a CC cream, not a foundation again, because I don't know, I keep foundations for like really big events because it's something heavy on my face, especially in winter. My skin is crazy, like it's oily in some parts, but it's really dry and flaky in others, and just foundation doesn't really work for me that well. In summer because it melts away fast, and in winter because it cakes up on my like dry flakes. In general, I'm not a huge fan of heavy foundation. I prefer BB creams, CC creams, especially like the one from Bourjois that I love because it has pigments in it, correcting pigments, and it's really, the coverage is okay. I mean, I really like it. So I'm gonna apply to my entire face. Okay, I need to do something about my hair. I'm gonna look ridiculous for the rest of the tutorial, but I mean it's worth it because you can actually see what I'm doing without my hair being in my face. Okay, so I applied a moderate amount of my CC cream, and then using a beauty sponge, I'm going to blend it all up. Oh, so yeah, about like I don't need to say that I've been absent the past long time. I mean, the last video I uploaded, the ones with my favorite lipstick, see the flakes I was talking about? Like, my skin is so weird. It's like combination to the maximum, like oily and super dry in the same face. I don't know how it manages to do this. Is there anyone out there with the same problem, like super oily eyelids and like nose, but then super dry like cheeks? And I don't know, I'm so confused with my skincare products. I'm still trying to find suitable skincare products for my super combination oily dry skin. So as I was saying, I was absent for the past months actually, and the last video I uploaded with my favorite lipsticks and stuff was filmed a couple of months ago and I just uploaded it this month because I've had finals, I've had some rough situations in my life, but I am back again. I'm not going to say that I'm going to try to be consistent because I always try to be consistent and I always fail, so I'm just gonna let it be. Okay, so after applying my foundation, I don't feel that I have the need to like cake up my face with concealer and everything, so I'm just gonna set it with powder foundation. And I finished my old one, so like this is a new one. It's 068, not 065 that I'm used to, and it's a bit darker and I'm kind of scared. I mean, I used it once and it was okay, but I was super scared. I used a very light hand, so I'm gonna use a very light hand right now. It's okay. This would be perfect for the summer when I'm all tanned up and amazing, but right now it's the middle of the winter and I'm a bit whiter than usual, so I don't want to turn into an orange. But I mean, no, it's fine. I'm using a light hand with it and it's really good. Okay, so now that my face is all set, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. And well, I don't know if I should talk about the way I do my So my eyebrows, using again the Jordana brow duo in the black shade, using an angled brush, just filling in my eyebrows, not doing anything special. I mean, what's really important about this look is the eyeshadow, the highlight, and a bit the lipstick. I mean, I love the lipstick of this look. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to the eyeshadow, and I'm gonna show you what I've been doing lately to make my eyeshadow stay longer and pop out. It's not something new, it's not something like special, it's just something new to me that I haven't done before, and it works for me, so I'm gonna share it with you guys. Yes, so I'm gonna take my Deborah Dress Me Perfect concealer in the shade 02, and I'm gonna apply just a little bit on my eyelids. It's a really common move. I mean, who doesn't do that? I didn't do that until very recently. I don't know why. I guess I was just too bored. And then I blend it out using my beauty sponge. All nice and smooth. It really helps with oily eyelids sometimes. I guess I haven't tried this technique in the summertime. I think with all the product on my eyelids, it might actually be worse in the summer. But I'm gonna try it and see. Then I'm gonna take this little brush. It's number 6 from the Marble Looks, but just any little tiny fluffy brush. And with the NYX Pro Palette in the banana shade, I'm gonna set the concealer that I applied to my eyelid, creating a very smooth, light, pretty base that will make any eyeshadow pop and stay firm. Okay, perfect. Now with the eyeshadow, it's not a big surprise that I'm going to be using my Zodiac palette. I mean, all the pretty looks are Zodiac palette, right? So, first, I am going to, let me try to remember what I did. I mean, I remember the basics, but like the details and all the transition shades and everything, I mean, I was just using whatever color felt like. You know, it was just all random, but I'm gonna try to remember. I think I applied this little pink shade right here, Virgo, first, in my crease as a transition shade. Very lightly. I don't really like pink, so I don't want the pink to show too much in the final product. It's more of a purple eye look, so the pink is just as a slight base there. Okay, so after we're done with that, I remember that I wanted the look to actually be red to match this top, so I used this shade right here, Sagittarius, but in the end it didn't show that much because I applied so much purple on top that it was just as if it wasn't there. Starting with my outer corner, trying to do a triangular shape. Like, I'm not doing the circular shape that I always do. Wow, my hair is wild. I'm trying to do a triangular shape outwards, so like trying to sharpen the edges a bit by making small strokes outwards, and then moving in, blending in with the pink that we applied before, then pulling out again, pulling in, pulling out until you're satisfied with the shape. Same thing, pulling in, pulling out. Kind of want to darken this up a bit, so I'm applying more color. It's as if I'm trying to reach the end of my brows. So that's what, see how it like created this little thing? I'm trying to reach to my brows, but not actually touching the brows. That would be too much for my personal taste. But if you want to do it, whatever. Okay, now it's when it gets interesting because I'm going in with Leo, which is a dark purplish with some red undertones. And I applied a lot of it. Concentrating, of course, on my outer corners, but also in the crease, kind of. Doing the same technique of pulling out and then pulling in. The edges are kind of harsh, but I'm gonna fix that later with a clean brush. Now I'm just packing on the color and trying to blend as much as I can, not really caring about the edges, because I've noticed that when I try to blend out the edges with the same brush that I'm using to apply the color, it doesn't really go that well. It's better, of course, to blend out the edges, smoothen them out with a clean brush so that you don't just widen up the whole eyeshadow look accidentally. It has happened to me many times. I had to learn the hard way. Just packing on the color. I want the purple to really pop. But I'm not going to do it all at once because then it will be too hard to control and blend. I'm doing it step by step, applying layer by layer. It's really buildable eyeshadow. Don't you worry about that at all. You can go in and apply like 50 layers. It will not look messed up or cakey. It's much better than applying like really fat thick layer all at once. You're not going to be able to blend it out easily. Okay. I think I went in with Pisces. For some reason, I wanted to go in with the black, which is Aries, but I went in with Pisces. I don't know why. I think, yeah, I went on with Pisces because it's a brown and I wanted it because it looked too purple for this top and I wanted it to go back to the red-brown side. So just a very tiny bit of it just to darken things up. Because black would just like kill it. Looks really pretty, oh my god. Funny thing is that I have nowhere to go, so I'm just filming this tutorial and then I'm gonna have to remove this whole look. Which is what happens with 90% of the videos I film, because I don't really go outside. I'm more of an indoors person. So, but they don't go to waste. I mean, I really enjoy filming them. I like them taking pictures, basically practicing my makeup skills because they suck. Okay, so now it's really dark and pretty. Now is the time that I'm going to smooth out a bit the edges using a using a clean brush. So this is a relatively clean brush. I'm just gonna smooth out the edges. Again, pulling outwards because I want to create this kind of triangular cat eye. I don't know how it's called, this triangular look anyways. So pulling out towards my brows. Doing the same here. Smoothing out the edges. I think I'm really satisfied with the look. Then I'm going to take Leo, but like the glitter part of Leo. I'm gonna apply a very thin layer all over my lid. Actually, really not all over my lid. I'm not gonna go towards the outer corner, just the inner and middle lid, packing a kind of thin, relatively thin layer. Be careful with these shadows because they transfer, so I'm gonna try not to open my eyes too wide to minimize the transfer. Packing on the color with my fingers, 'cause that's the best way to apply metallic foiled shadows. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Libra, which is this beautiful metallic purple plum shade, and I'm gonna pack it on the outer corners, working my way in towards the middle, blending it with the Leo shade that I applied before until this beautiful middle shade exists. Recently, I've been loving blending metallic shadows together, like a dark metallic with a lighter metallic, blending them. It's amazing. Gives another dimension to the look. Going in with more of my Libra. So now I'm gonna I'm gonna go in with the shades that I used on my upper lid. First, going in with Leo, which was the dark purple. Yes, I'm going in dark. Not going all the way, just the middle and outer corners. Gives another depth and dimension to the look. You can see the glitter reached my lower. So yeah, it's not bad. But just keep in mind that glitter will go everywhere, even to places that you don't want it to go to. So just be careful when using glitter. Then I'm gonna go in with Pisces, which was the dark brown. Just going to go very lightly, just touching up the outer corner. Very lightly, again, I'm saying very lightly. So as you guys know, I'm going to apply my favorite highlight, which is Illusion, right here from the Blacklight highlight palette from Beige Cosmetics. So I thought, why not, if applying just a tiny bit of it to my eyelids to create a pretty contrast and to give this look a complete whole new dimension. So I'm gonna apply Illusion, this beautiful iridescent eyeshadow highlight, as an eyeshadow just to the middle of my lid. Just to the middle, just some tapping. I'm not gonna try to blend it or anything. Just gonna apply some tiny specks. See how the whole look like got a different dimension? Okay, so now it's time. Whoa! Now it's time for eyeliner, which is the hardest part, especially while I'm filming. Now my hands are all iridescent and pretty. So I'm gonna use my Maybelline ink Master Ink liner. Really hard. Okay, I'm gonna pull my lid and do a tiny little line. See where I'm gonna try to draw a little line to see where I want my wing to be. Gonna make it thicker. Okay, I have a feeling this side is much thicker than that side, so I'm gonna have to go back to that side and fix it. I'm gonna pull the wing to make it more of a wing. I said I wanted a tiny wing, right? Never turns out to be a tiny wing. Yeah. Do you think they're similar? I don't think so. Okay. That's as good as it's gonna get, so. Yeah, okay. It's cool. Then I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply my favorite mascara right now, which is the L'Oreal Paradise Extatic. And we're done with the eyes. Moving on to the face. This video is already 25 minutes long. So I'm gonna contour with my, where is it? With the NYX Pro palette and using an angled brush. This one is number 2 from the Marble Looks. I'm gonna take the cool tone shade right here mixed with a little of this one because it's a more cool toned look. And I'm gonna contour. Oh yeah. Why is my hair like this? It looked pretty in the mirror, but in front of the camera you realize that nothing is pretty anymore. Okay, so I'm blending using circular motions. I don't know how I'm doing this when I'm supposed to be contouring, but circular motions work best for me, even with contour, with eyeshadow, with everything. Basically packing most of the color closer to my ears and then working my way outwards. I don't want too much color to reach like my cheeks. Blend, blend, blend. Keeping my brushes safe all the time. Now I'm going to apply the tiniest amount of blush, and it's going to be the Jordana in the shade Terracotta Treasure. This shade right here. It's really pink, but I'm going to apply a very tiny amount of it. Just to give some color to my face. I mean, the highlight is going to steal the show in the end, and I know that, but some color won't do any harm. My favorite part, highlight. I'm gonna use the same highlight that I applied to the middle of my lid, and it's Illusion. Beautiful iridescent shade. I'm gonna apply a bunch. I'm not gonna be scared. Right here to do a reflection. This highlight never fails me. It never fails me. It's the prettiest highlight there is. Whoa. Okay, so now the lipstick is actually a combination of 3 different lipsticks, but it's okay, we're gonna go through this together. Okay, so the 3 lipsticks are by MAC. I'm gonna use Mehr, Really Me, and On. First, I'm gonna go in with Mehr, which is this really pretty pinky shade. Okay, so this is Mehr. You can clearly tell that it's just too pink for this look, so I'm gonna go on top of it with Really Me, which is this very, very light nude pink that has some mauve undertones. This on its own is too light for my skin, but I apply it on top of other lipsticks that I want to turn lighter. This is it after I applied Really Me on top. It looks much better. Let me just do the tissue trick. Yeah, basically I wanted a lip color that will be neutral because I want all the attention to be on the eyes. But actually this is the makeup look I wore on, I think it was New Year's Eve. So I was like, it's New Year's, why not apply some glitter? So I applied on and on top, but like a really thin layer. Actually, I applied it with tapping motions because this has a dark brown base and I didn't want to darken up the lip at all. I just wanted to add some glitter, so I'm just gonna tap, tap, tap so that some of the glittery specks are transferred. Here are specks of glitter. I don't think you guys can tell. Let me apply some more. And this is the final look. Let me just... Wow! I don't know how to style my hair anymore. I mean, I did a pixie cut and some days are good days, some days are bad days. You never know. Okay, so this is the final look. If you want, you can apply some setting spray. I applied my new setting spray from the Body Shop, the makeup setting spray. All Day Wear, Fade and Smudge Resistant with Aloe Vera. It's a really good setting spray. I'm just not going to apply it right now because, like I told you guys, I'm going to remove this makeup in like 5 minutes. So it's not worth it. But this is a really good setting spray. So this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it was as you guys expected. Why are the glitter specks not showing? So yeah, oh my god. And enjoyed the video and, well, see you in my next video.